Good evening, everyone. I welcome each one of you to this fun-filled Friday. So why do we call it Fun-Filled Friday? Because this is something different that we try to do every Friday. There are no PPTs. And yes, one thing very exciting that we do here is that you also get a chance to interact with us. Yes, and another thing, what we try to do here on Fridays, we come up with the role play around something. It could be challenge, it could be day-to-day conversation that we believe each one of you can very well relate to. So what we are going to do in today's session. So in today's session, we are going to have a role play where I can promise that not even a single person in the room can say that I have not gone through this thing. You will see two people sitting on the table. You can relate to any one of that. Yes, we have seen one of the role plays, most of you, where we discussed about how the friends or the colleagues stand in the cafeteria and discuss about when the appraisals happen. कुछ नहीं होने वाला है या कुछ होने वाला है. They discuss about that. Yes. So what is going to be there today? Today you will see what happens in the meeting room when the manager is there and the reportee is there. And I believe each one of you can relate how the conversation goes there, where the appraisals are done. One of the role plays when the appraisals are yet to happen. Now, the discussion when it is going to be revealed. हुआ क्या है आपके साथ appraisal में? Yes. So, are we all ready for that? Are you all ready for that? And as I mentioned, it's a fun-filled Friday. Yes, you all have taken a courage to be here when most of the people are planning something, doing the party. It's Friday, right? And yes, tomorrow it's the Dashera. Most of the people are in the festive mode, but you all are here. Can I have each one of you on the screen, on the camera, so that we can make this an interactive session, not one-sided session? I would love to see each one of you. Before we start, the role play that I can promise you is going to hit you here. Yes, absolutely. We all have gone through this. So let's start it and see how the conversation. And after that, I would like to hear from some of you that have you witnessed this? Or there was something different story for you when you were going through this. I would love to know that. Yes. So let's see how the conversation happens in the meeting room when manager is there and the reporter is there. Okay.
Getan, you are on mute.
Yes, just give me a second. I think there is some challenge with my Zoom. Yes, now it's okay. So now you will see that Priya is acting as the manager and Rahul is there as a professional who is there with her in the meeting room. Good morning, Rahul. Please have a seat. It's that time of the year again. Appraisal discussions. I know these conversations can bring up a lot of emotions, but I want us to have an open and honest discussion today.
Thanks, Priya. I have been thinking about this for weeks. I have worked so hard this year, especially with all the extra responsibilities. Honestly, I am really hoping this year will be finally making a difference.
I know you have put in a lot of effort, Rahul. You have handled additional projects, stayed late, taken on work that others just hesitate to touch. I see that. And I want to start by saying how much I appreciate your dedication.
Thank you once again, Priya. I have really pushed myself this year, hoping that all this work would finally translate into a substantial hike. I have been waiting for a real change, something that makes all the sacrifices worth it, Priya.
Yes, Rahul, but I want to be completely transparent with you. Your work has been noticed and it's valuable. We value that work. But the truth is, there are some budget constraints and companies' financial priorities this year. The hikes are still in the single digit range.
Single digit? Again? I don't understand, Priya. Year after year, I take on more work. I meet every expectation. I put in the hours, and it's always the same result. What's the point of trying so hard if nothing ever changes, Priya?
I know, Rahul, I truly understand how frustrating this must be. It's disheartening to put in so much and feel like the reward doesn't match the effort. But I can't do anything with the financial side because it's not in my hands. It's a reality I have to work within too.
It just feels like all my work, all my sacrifices, staying late, missing my family time, pushing myself to exhaustion, none of it matters. I feel stuck, Priya. Stuck in a role where I am not growing, not being recognized, not even being rewarded. It's like I am invisible, Priya, invisible.
No, Rahul, you are not invisible. I see you. I see you every day. I see your contributions, and they matter a lot. But I know words are not enough alone. I think it's time we start looking at your growth beyond just the financial aspect. Why are you looking at that just? Let's talk about how we can make you more visible to the decision makers. How we can get you into the roles that lead to bigger opportunities.
Priya, I have heard this before. I have taken on new projects. I have tried to make myself visible. But every year it's the same story. More work, more promises, and a teeny hike that doesn't even cover inflation. I'm starting to feel like I'm wasting my time.
Rahul, I won't pretend that this system is perfect. Even I know it's flawed. And I can't fix all of it, but I can help you navigate it. Because I want to help you grow, not just in terms of money, but in your career trajectory. I see leadership potential in you, and I think we need to leverage that.
Leadership potential? Priya, I have been here for years. If there was a real potential, wouldn't I have been some progress by now? I am tired. I have been trying so hard, and it feels like I am running on a treadmill, moving, but never getting anywhere, Priya.
No, I don't want you to lose hope. I know you are tired, and I know it's hard to keep pushing when it feels like there is no reward. You're putting so much effort, but there is no reward. But you are not alone. I'm here to support you, and I want us to create a plan, one that's not just about getting a hike, but about getting you where you deserve to be.
You know what, Priya? I have sacrificed so much. I have missed my son's football games. I have worked through weekends. And for what? To be told that it's just a budget constraint again? I'm scared that if I keep going like this, I will lose myself. My family already feels distant, and I don't even remember the last time I felt genuinely happy at work, Priya.
I know, Rahul. I wish I had better answers for you, but I don't want you to keep sacrificing without knowing there is a real path forward. I want to help you take on roles that can showcase your abilities to the people who make these decisions. It's not fair, but I'm asking you to trust me one more time. So, can you do that?
One more time. That I want that's what I keep telling myself, Priya. I don't know how much more I can give, but I don't want to give it either. I want to believe that things can get better, and I'm just scared of more disappointment, Priya.
And that's fair. I won't ask you to put blind faith in this, but I will ask you to take this step with me. Let's create a clear plan, one that has measurable progress. I want us to set milestones that we can track. So it doesn't feel like an endless loop.
Okay, Priya, let's do it. I'm tired, but I'm not ready to give up yet. I just I need something to change, Priya.
Yes, Rahul, and it will. We'll make it happen together. Because you are not in this alone, Rahul. Have my word for that.
Thank you, Priya.
Yes. So now tell me, I want to understand from you all how many of you could relate that this happens every year. We are in the same loop every year, and these things happen. Maybe this situation happens with you, even both the side of the table. You are in the manager position and you are telling your reportee, ho jayega. Wait for it. Budget constraint hai. And you are on the other side of the table also. So I would like to know from some of you how your story is when the appraisals happen. Who would like to share it? First, I want people to be on the camera. So many people are there, but where are you? Friday, ko you take the courage to be here and still you are behind the cameras. So I want to know, like, how many? Okay, type in the chat box first. How many were you able to relate to this? हर साल होता है हमारे साथ. Every 6 months, every year, it happens. Yes, I can see the hands raised. Every year happens. Yes. So now I want to understand from you, how is your story around it? Who wants to share? I want to hear from you. And also tell me, it is you are Priya right now or you are Rahul. Ganesh, would you like to share? Ganesh Amin? Yes? Okay. So let's go ahead with Ganesh.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Ganesh. So tell me, how were you able to relate to this role play?
So I was able to relate with Sunny. Yes, I've been part of both Priya as well as Sunny, but both the time, yes, we had to convince people and also get convinced ourselves in terms of hike. And even after convincing the person, the next year also it repeats. The appraisal happens maybe, yes, double digits sometimes, 10, 11%, but people are promised more throughout the year and that does not happen. So there is a dissatisfaction, yet there are commitments, people continue, and whoever gets an opportunity moves out. So the senior manager also accepts a 10% churn out in terms of non-performers or middle performers. So yes, it continues, and it is very difficult for us facing this year on year, getting to these false promises and hearing to commitments every time and false praises when they want the work to be done.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Ganesh, for sharing it. Okay, so who is the next one? Okay, I can see Mohinder has raised hand. Let's go ahead with Mohinder. Hi, Mohinder. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. In the same way, I have both roles in the seat of manager as well as in the seat of reportee also. While discussing these things with my reportees, I have a very well plan for that. I note down each and every their positive and negative points throughout the years, and I always work on their progress and guide them accordingly. I have the planning for them how they will excel in the every quarterly. I discuss these things with them and update them. And at the end of the year, I definitely fight for them with my higher authorities. And I proudly say that I am able to give them a good amount. But when it comes to my end, at that time I'm not able to do anything because every time I get to listen only one thing that what a security personnel are doing. That's their routine job. आप कुछ ऐसा स्पेशल करते नहीं हो कि आपको परमवीर चक्र दे दिया जाए आपको हम सेना मेडल से फिर भी दे रहे हैं वी हैव टू लिसन दैट थिंग्स एंड समटाइम आवर मैनेजर से दैट यार मैंने तेरे लिए बहुत फाइट की तो बट मैनेजमेंट नहीं मानता है so when we are listening such kind of words, it really hurt us. Okay, we are putting our efforts, we are putting our nights, day, everything, and at the end of when it's our result, we are not able to get the whatever we are giving. I want to share one thing with all teams. I joined this group last year. I just completed my 1 year, and before my joining, this group every year loses 5 to 10 crore rupees in the theft attempts. And from 1 year, they didn't lose a single penny in thefts.
Wow.
We stopped that things. And in the end of the year, when we get these words कि परमवीर चक्र कैसे आपको मिल सकता है आपको हम सेना मेडल दे रहे हैं and we fight then it's really hurt a lot but with for my men I fight and I am able to give them minimum 15% and my boys trust upon me for these things but I am not able to make them satisfied also but whatever I have a planning with me like their training where they are lacking how to grow in their life I always discuss these things with them and update them and motivate them and give them authority कि आप डिसीजन लेना शुरू करिए आपको हर चीज मेरे पे डिपेंड नहीं होना चाहिए आप जब डिसीजन लोगे then you are able to grow and you are able to take the decision and take the steps ahead no doubt they remain with me they if they switch they can get a better opportunity I am always focusing on that कि मेरे नीचे जो भी काम कर रहा है वो ग्रो करना चाहिए that's my point of view.
Yes. Thank you, Mohinder, for sharing that. That yes, जो भी मेरे नीचे है उसको grow करना चाहिए, पर अपना grow करना भी बहुत जरूरी है. So we have to start working on that. Thank you so much. Okay, so who's the next one? Let me see who would like to share it. Anybody wants to raise hand or shall I pick somebody to share? Because I know this story is something that everybody has gone through. So there is nothing like कि नहीं मैं तो इस challenge से नहीं गया हूँ. Let me have Vineet with me. I can see he is there active and let me understand. Yes, Vineet.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. So I can read your expressions when we were doing the role play, and also now I want to hear from you.
Um, First of all, thank you so much for giving me that opportunity to speak on this. And good evening, everybody. Yes, I was able to relate, Rahul, because I have been on Priya's desk for very short span of time. But yes, for Rahul, it was the case because there are certain times because I would not say uh, specifically, but yes, there are times that I have received the innovation award because I have done an innovation wherein we were able to save $6,500 per month, and I got a award for innovation. Then I was cross training champion and everything. I got a whole lot of thing at that particular year. I have asked like if you can give me a promotion at that time. Like I was like into it that I will have this thing this time, but unfortunately they said they don't have budget to promote because while giving promotion you will have to have a good budget and everything. Then things were gone for a toss. But fortunately I got it next year, but then again like I have been promoted as a manager. Then now I'm looking for a EVP role. Okay. The same thing, same story. Unfortunately, because there was something which happened with me, unfortunately I met with an accident last year when I was due for promotion. I was about to give my everything. So I was like bedridden for almost 6 months. But yes, I just told my manager, but that doesn't mean that, you should have given the promotion to someone else just because I was bedridden. Because my work was for my previous years. It is not that what I'm doing currently. But still, I have come up and I am just still in talking terms of, getting that. So still that thing is going on. So I can very much relate with Rahul that, I'm giving my each and everything. I'm giving my whole thing. I'm just there are certain times I'm skipping my family time and coming to office. There are times when it is raining like anything, and I am the only one. If you ask for, they will know that okay, Vinith will come. My VP is so into it that whatever it is, I know that if I'll ask Vinith to come, he will come. He will leave everything and come. So I just told I just came by swimming to your office. So you have to understand there are certain things. I know that was for a day, but you have to understand I have done it for you. So there are times when I am even expecting something from you. So you should give it something to me. So it's not only about increment of this thing, whatever I'm expecting. And I'm not, I don't think I'm asking for something which is like every month or every year, something like that. But yes, what I have worked for, either you give me on my negative points, and if I have not come up to the curve, whatever feedback that has been shared with me, I have, take considered that and worked on it, and I have proven that, okay, I have done everything which was required for my job. So that is how it is.
Absolutely. So I can see that Vineet, you can completely relate to Rahul, what he has shown in the role play today. Thank
Correct.
you, Vineet. Anybody else who would like to share? Vidya, you would like to share? Vidya Sagar. Yes, okay. So let's go ahead with Vidya.
Thank you, Geetanjali. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yes, Vidya. So tell me
Yeah,
which person you were able to relate to?
I'm able to relate to the other person. Like
Rahul.
he was, yeah, Rahul. Sorry, I didn't remember his name. So Rahul. Actually, even I does the work. I actually whatever like things come to my whatever work has been given to me, I'm working on it, and in fact I'm leading the team and also giving I'm sharing my experience and training and everything, and over and above I'm involved into projects and everything. But end of the end of the year, what happens is like same thing. There is no visibility for you. Of course, they keep on saying visibility, but how about the hard work we did, right? See, of course, visibility is important, but still, the hard work which we did has to be recognized correctly, right? So I feel that that has to be recognized to the court, and that has to be done. And the same thing, whenever we discuss about the results are like when compared to results, they will compare last year, previous years, and right. So they say when compared to last year, it's less. So as per our budgets and arrangements, now this year we can give only uh, like one digit hikes. So at times I feel low, but still, see, we'll have to work, right? And also, I asked about my promotions. Yeah, they keep on saying that yes, we are working on it, and they also told that you need to work on visibility. Yes, I started already, right? So hopefully, I have to crack.
Yes.
I'm actually waiting for that, Geetanjali.
Thank you, Vidya. So I think it's the ongoing loop for everybody.
Yes,
It goes
yes,
on,
yes, yes,
goes on, goes on. We start feeling frustrated, but it goes on, and we are also at the same place. We are always experiencing it.
yes, yes.
Thank you, Vidya, for sharing it. Okay, so Rahul, would you like to share that anytime this situation happened with you, because you were in the role play, that situation happened with you? I would like to know that from you as well.
Yeah, it's to me, Gitanji.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, actually, this role play which I played, it remembered me. I recall that time when the same situation happened with me around 3 to 4 years back, wherein I was putting all my efforts, sacrificing my family time, doing all whatever is required. I was, even asking for more work from my manager. How can I, help more? And when there was a appraisal time and we were sitting together, he he promised something like, Sunny, in the next cycle we will surely make that. And somehow he convinced me. Then I was just continuing with my work and waiting for the next cycle. And to my surprise, Gitanjali, when that time came, when we were in the big room, meeting room, sitting on the two sides of the table, and when he started, and when he said that we are looking for the next cycle, and that was literally, I took it like a bolt. Boss, next time, like last time the cycle, you told that this is the time wherein, I will get my appraisal. And he told, no, Sunny, this time again, budget constraint, upper management, मैंने सब कुछ बताया ऊपर, लेकिन वो नहीं मान रहे हैं, we need to go with the next cycle. I just asked a simple question to him. Okay, in the beginning of the year, we set the goals, right? जैसे ही चालू होता है, हर कंपनी में होता है, अपना गोल शीट भरते हैं हम. Where exactly you find a scope of improvement for me to do a little bit more? नहीं नहीं फनी, फिर उनका चालू हो गया. नहीं नहीं फनी, क्या होता है ना कि कभी कभार ऑफिस पॉलिटिक्स, आई रिमेम्बर ही यूज दिस वर्ड, ऑफिस पॉलिटिक्स की वजह से कुछ हो जाता है. एंड व्हेन आई हर्ड दैट वर्ड, एंड आई गॉट टू नो कि भाई यहाँ नहीं होने वाला, इट वाज सो डिसहार्टेंड कि मैंने अपना माइंड मेकअप कर लिया था कि मैं वो कंपनी अब नहीं कर पाऊंगा आगे. So then I started looking outside, and then it took some months for me, and then I switched my job.
Wow.
This is
So
how
I
a
can see Sunny
company.
is recommending you switch your job. Don't be in this loop. Yes, Sunny, am I correct? You want to suggest everybody switch the job, quit it
No, I
right now,
don't.
and go for the next one.
I will take another 1 minute, Gitanjali. Uh, Switching the job is an option, but it's not working up like, every time. Point is, what we do, we feel that our appraisal cycle begins just a couple of months before. It's not like that. It begins from the very first month. 8, 9 months before has already been decided. So try to, whatever we are doing, just track it. Just make yourself more and more visible to the management. और अपनी कंपनी की जो भी मैनेजर है आपके पास, आपका, उसके साथ मंथली या बाई वीकली जैसे भी आपको सुटेबल लगता है वैसे आपको एक करना पड़ेगा. बॉस, दिस वाज व्हाट माय एक्सपेक्टेशन, क्या मैं सही कर रहा हूं क्या नहीं. वी शुड नॉट गो जस्ट अ कपल ऑफ मंथ्स बिफोर एंड ऑल दो स्टफ. This is what I would say. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sunny. But I would say, yes, these are easy, but how to do them, right? You should know how to do them. So, yes, I would say here, when I'm saying how to do it, every day you are getting the sessions which are all related to this. How to be visible, how to communicate, how to be in the leadership role. Every day we are focusing on that only, right? So, I hope this session was useful for you and you were able to relate and you were able to think about that. Yes, this is happening to us. Now we need to take action. Now we need to think about kya karna hai aage. No, we cannot be in the same loop, right? So related to this, when Sunny mentioned there are many strategies and all, what session is there on Monday? Let me tell you that. What session is there on Monday where you all have to be a part of, which will guide you what exactly is about the leadership. Yes, you all are, I know you all are targeting your leadership roles. Yes. So, Monday at sharp 8 p.m. again, break the barriers in leadership. We all want to do that. Now, we all have good experience. So, how to break the barriers? But it's not easy to be in the leadership position. It looks to be easy. It's the most toughest job, I would say, when you are a leader. So how to break the barriers? So be here, set the reminders that you have to be here on Monday at sharp 8 p.m. And yes, you have to share. First, are you all a part of the WhatsApp community that we have created? Yes. Are you all a part of it? You all have to be a part. Steam, we can share the link so that if people are not a part of this, then they have to be a part of it. Yes, let me share the screen to show you what all groups you have to be a part of. Join the WhatsApp community, Facebook, where we are sharing some prompts, some cheat sheets, set reminders for Monday session, and when you will see that Monday's session has been posted on the LinkedIn. As I always say, you have to reshare with your friends, family, or whoever you feel would be benefited. You all are seeing the sessions every day. So if you feel that they will be benefited, share it with them. Let them understand how the things happen. Yes, it will take only 30 minutes for them, nothing else more than that. They have to be here in the session and just grab the things. Yes, so happy Dussehra and see you all on Monday with a lot of energy. You have to come geared up. Cameras ke piche baithne ke liye nahi. You have to be interactive here. Yes, see you all on Monday. Good night.